Something that Bearwood does incredibly well is South American food. We've taken you to Brazil, we've taken you to Mexico, and now we're going to take you to Colombia. Today I'm meeting with Kimberley and Cristina, and we're going to learn how to make pan de bono, or bonus bread. I can't wait. See you inside. So, thank you so much, Kimberley and Cristina, for welcoming us to Colombia Picada Mix. You've just celebrated your first birthday,
yes.
Right? Happy birthday!
Thank you. Am I soon as well? No.
How has the response been to you opening? Have you been busy? You've had lots of people coming here, right?
Yes, honestly, and visit, especially the weekends, and I'm trying to do different events.
Yeah.
Like the Bolivian food, Peru, because I have the people from different countries, and they asked as well. I said, well, why not? We can have one time a month, different foods.
So when people come to Colombia Picada Mix, yes, it's celebrating Colombia, but it's also celebrating all of Latin America, right?
Yes.
That's really important.
Yes, because I think so. For me, it's important as well because. Like we have some customers Saturday, they are from Colombia, and we have salteñas, it's typical from Bolivia. And the guy said, oh, I know. Come on, I want to try.
Yeah.
No, I like.
It's about celebrating and
exactly, and trying different food. No. Colombia, yes, we know what we eat in Colombia. But we can try it, Peru, Bolivia, different foods.
It's brilliant. So, and before you opened here, you worked in property, right? So this is a really different venture. Kimberley, you work for Latin Women UK.
Yes,
it's your venture with your mum.
Yes,
and you're about supporting people, women specifically from Latin American cultures here in the UK. So tell us a little bit about why you set up Latin American Women.
Latin Women UK actually started from trying to support women like Cristina. Even though now a lot of people in the community see how much support she gives to us.
Okay.
She did come to us with that void, like wanting to give back. Obviously, the Latin American community in general was very small back then. But when we focused on what was happening in our community and what was going wrong with our community and our families, there was a lot of domestic violence involved. Thank God Cristina didn't have to go through that, but she also see the necessity in our community, so we started working together, her supporting us and us supporting her as much as we can. And we see the skills that she had in the kitchen, and not just the kitchen, but also how that warm coffee and that empanadas, she said her famous empanadas, used to help people open up and trust her.
Food does that,
of course, and bring them. If everything is so far, we're so far from our home country, that empanada makes us a little bit closer from where we're from. And Cristina has been able to do that. And Latin Women has helped women like Cristina she's literally our testimony on the work that we're doing. And women, she's not the only person that we've supported, and we see how much our organization has done for other people, not just women. We have been we started since 2018. Cristina actually opened her coffee shop in 2020. She's been in Bearwood for 1 year, and wow, it's just, I'm so proud. It's like my child.
So Kimberley, with Latin Women UK, what are the different ways that you support women and communities from Latin America?
Yeah, so we are now one of the only organizations that supports the Latin American community in specific all over the UK. One of the ways, we got actually 3 ways we can support people. One of them is well-being and mental health. We work with charities like Boardes. They focus on the mental health and well-being of migrants. A lot of people that migrate actually don't know why they feel so hostile or why they feel a certain way, or obviously communicating as well. I was telling you the other day, and Cristina, how a lot of my clients, when I say let's go to a coffee shop, they've lived in the UK for 5 years or less or more, but they never even dare to go in a coffee shop because they don't know how to request. They don't know the difference of the names or the foods. So it's kind of hard for migrants to understand, okay, yes, my well-being is being affected because they're so focused on work. They're so focused on getting their life together here in the UK or anywhere that they migrate. And then the second part is also education. A lot of people have the degrees or have amazing skills, women and men and young people as well. But unfortunately, they don't know how to get to the next step. They don't know the educational system here in the UK, what support there is in colleges, universities. So we do have the educational problem, which Hernan Cuellar, he's our director on that side of the education. And then we have entrepreneurship. I feel like the UK has such an amazing system on getting people started with businesses, way easier than Latin America and other places in Europe, from what I've studied. So it's getting them started. If you got the skill, we got the people, we got the support, and getting those bigger corporations or people that've made it, that lived here for 20 plus years, to say, okay, let's say an event, a networking event, when you have the opportunity to speak, and not just other business owners, but also the local authorities or even our embassies. The embassy of Colombia has actually come all the way here on when she inaugurated. Yes, the first time when she opened, they came to celebrate, because like Cristina and other businesses and myself, we're making history here in Birmingham and in the UK. This is the first Colombian coffee shop. And hopefully there will be many more Latin American restaurants.
It's gone from straight to straight. And it's, you talk about the events that you do. Saturdays, you can come and try a different plato del dia. You can come and try lots of different types of food. You also have lots of dancing, right? So it's different Latin American dance.
Yes, exactly. The same, the food, like, because we are from different countries, but we speak in the same language.
Yeah.
You know? So I will enjoy it. Different ways.
So celebrating each other, celebrating
everyone
people.
is happy.
Yeah,
no,
and everyone's welcome.
And there's so many countries in Latin America. So sometimes we, for example, in Ecuador, they got empanadas, but they made completely different from Colombia or Bolivia. So when we get to try, we say, okay, it's not the same thing, but it is very similar, or it's.
So you're learning from each other.
Yeah, exactly. And not just in between Latin American communities, there's a lot of community here from Asian community or Caribbean community or the British community itself that is like, oh, I've always wanted to try this. I've never had the chance, or I'm going to Colombia very soon. I want to learn the language. I want to see what authentic. I feel like that's very important.
Well, talking about the language and learning the language, this is something I know you've been really passionate about setting up, because from January 2025, you've been doing language classes on a Sunday, right?
Yes.
And everyone's welcome. And it's to learn English, to learn Spanish
as well.
And everyone can come and communicate.
Yes, and the same time is sometimes I hear for the people, they say, oh, I know the friends, I know the people, I don't know what it is. I say, okay, this is as well to meet different people, different culture, different language.
Perfect. So people can come together, they can eat, they can talk, they can learn, and that's every single Sunday. And what time on a Sunday?
1 o'clock to 2:30.
Okay, 1 till 2:30, and it's
every
just
Sunday.
It does switch up, so do check out her Instagram, because it does changes here and there, depending on the events that Cristina
and
has.
that's at Colombia Picada Mix.
Yes, in Colombia Picada Mix. Also, sometimes we do Saturdays, but it's because I had the English teacher and Spanish teacher as well. And sometimes they couldn't do some days, so they change. But there's sometimes no.
And it's relaxed, it's conversation, it's not grammar, you're not sitting
right there. They chatting and this, so it's not like...
And getting to know the community as well. There's a lot of people that don't know, or that Latin American people are here in Birmingham. We do exist here in the UK. We're a very small community, but places like this really do make a change to let people know that we are here.
You're here.
And we're here to celebrate.
You're here to celebrate, and we're here to celebrate your coffee. Tell us about this, because while we've been talking, this has just been gently filtering through. What is so special about Colombian coffee, Cristina? Why is it regarded as some of the best in the world?
We use the filter. This is more similar we use in Colombia. I'm sure in Latin America they have the same system.
It's strong. It's strong.
Yes,
it's really strong. It's lovely. What you have different strengths of coffee here?
Yes, we have Maryland, strong bitter, strong bitter. What is another one? Dorado, Kimbaja. For Kimbaja and Dorado is like more for espresso or cappuccino or latte. But this Merlot is specific for the filter.
For the filter, it's quite fruity. There's a nice fruitiness.
Yes, like cinnamon or something, but there are some nice taste.
You've got more sophisticated taste buds than me, I think.
Yes, I think so.
It's
Yes.
beautiful. It's so lovely.
And one of the things as well, Francini Café de Colombia, they're the providers of the coffee. They got their own farms. They're a family-owned business, and they actually have a coffee shop quite similar to this. It's being named one of the best coffee shops in Worcester. So it's that contact, and that even with Latin Women UK and our projects of entrepreneurship that we've run, it's being able for Cristina to collab with other entrepreneurs
and learn from each other.
And support each other as well, because that's when she started as well,
Because I
providing
started
the
my
food.
business.
Yes, that's how she actually started getting, let's say, her continuous income by providing her empanadas and her food, and then they provide it. So it's a way
so
of
it works
partnership.
together. It's like a
That's
cooperative, isn't
Yes,
it?
yes, yes.
Well, talking of the food, I know you have an amazing menu, and it's a simple menu. It's also mostly gluten-free, right? So anybody who's celiac or gluten intolerant, this is like a dream place to come, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what kind of flours do you use? Cassava flour?
Cassava flour and the
Corn.
The corn.
corn as
flour.
well. Corn, 100% corn.
Because I think everything on the menu is gluten-free, so it's wonderful.
Yeah.
And I'm going to have a little lesson now. And I'm going to learn to make pan de bono.
And the bonus, yes.
Pan de bono.
Very known.
Okay, perfect. Well, I'm very excited to learn how to do this. So come with us into the kitchen. So I've got to fess up first of all, because these pan de bollo made by Diego, but I'm sure mine would have tasted as good, right?
No, they still the same taste.
It's beautiful. So is this like classic Colombian street food? This is what everyone will have with their coffee?
Yeah. Definitely. 100%.
Beautiful.
Hernan.
This is Hernan. I'm just going to move this so you can see, because look inside how lovely that is. So all that feta, all the cheese in there, so tasty.
This is called pan de bono.
Pan de bono.
Bono.
Good.
Bono.
You got to try one, Hernan. How many pan de bono do you eat every day?
No.
You do or two?
One or two.
One or two?
One or
So it's
two.
just a classic instead of a
Because I
biscuit.
need to be fit.
I love it. So Hernan, you are a big part of Latin Women UK.
Yes.
Just tell us what you do for young people and people who want to go to university.
We manage a program for all people from 18 to 60. We invite to go to uni, because in this way we can improve and also empower the community.
Yeah.
And we have many people inserting in the community, in British community, because it's very important.
Yeah. So you're helping people get to university, helping people to get to where they want to be in life. It's wonderful. It's really good.
Yeah, the core of this program is that the flexible requirements, and also we help them in all the process. Even they don't need to go initially to the uni, because we make the process all, even the financial application for student finance.
So you'd make it all just clear. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Cristina, these are delicious. It's so lovely to be here with you. And I have to just
thank
say
you.
about the name Colombia Picada mix. You might think that it's just to do with the food, because there's a mix of food. You have lots of small plates and like kind of tapas style, but it's more to do with the people, right? El gente. It's everybody together from Bolivia, from Colombia.
Peru, Argentina, Brazil. Why Colombia Picada mix is coming the name? Because in this time, it's no Latin food, like in Colombia, that. And I think so the we talking before as well, to everyone mix.
Yeah.
You know, it's not only Colombia, no. Different countries,
Come together.
everyone is welcome to Colombia Picada mix. And also, I like as well, I had the people working with me in the different countries. It's Colombia, Ecuador, England,
Brazil.
So it's different countries.
Yeah.
And I had as well, my son is working here with me, and English guys as well is working with us.
Yes.
So it's a mix.
It's a mix.
So why I like.
It's a celebration. It's
Yeah.
a celebration. Come to Colombia Picada Mix to celebrate the food, to celebrate people, to celebrate community. That's what it's all about. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and you can follow us at Bearwood Bites on all of the socials, and we'll see you next time at Bearwood Bites.